Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. Room to run past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Rattler gonna throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Rattler now back to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw, it's Rattler. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Past midfield. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Pitts is the man in motion. 2nd down, it's Fields. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Fields.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Here we go, son. Can. Easy.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Go.
Fields now on second down. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. 2nd down and 8. Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Shaheed in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they will finally run him down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Sit high.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
11. Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
To throw is Fields. He runs with it. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. So after one, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Sit high.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Little 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit high.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Hurry up.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
That's right. Go.
Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing is Rattler. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw, Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. The motion man is Johnson. A toss left side, caught by his running back, and they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
Here we go.
Motion man sent right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, 551, 551. That's 35. Here we go, son. Delta, Delta. No mas, no mas. Right.
Now, Fields. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Right.
Here's Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
Don't jump. Ready?
They motion a receiver right. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Angel, angel, angel.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Hey,
37-yard line.
Fields to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out, let's go.
London brought in motion.
Sit high.
To throw is Fields. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 1st half.
Here we go. Right.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Alpha. Here we go. Tonight.
Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go, son.
It's 1st and goal. Pitts is the man in motion.
Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now Rattler gonna throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this will be incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
To throw, it's right. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Another run here for Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Fields now. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. 11. Chip slant. Right.
Throwing is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion. Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give them a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, can.
London brought in motion.
Right.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set.
This drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shaheed in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down. Throwing now is Rattler. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Saints first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way only to the 23. Here's a second and 9. Rattler now back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Delta, don't jump. Ready? Hey, can. Say hey.
Now Fields. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Alpha. You got a mini basic. Why not? Is that all right?
2nd down. It's Fields. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing is Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
First down, Saints.
Looking to throw. Rattler. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Saints. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Chip slant. Go.
Fields. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Hurry up, hurry up. Hey, Ken.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
4th down. Fields. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Now Rattler gonna throw. A throw left side there, not gonna find the target. Incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're gonna have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
He'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. All right.
On the give, it's Robinson.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go, set. Set.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. We're good. Set out.
Right back to Pierce on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Saints have got it. They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Rattler. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Shaheed in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go.
Fields now on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point, and the Saints will up the lead to 5. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Easy, easy, easy. Here we go, side. Extend. Madden, Madden, Madden. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Delta, Delta. All right.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll